we'll kick it off. Welcome to Plumbcast by Chivers Plumbing. My name is Jordan Chivers. I'm the Managing Director of Chivers Plumbing. We're a maintenance-based plumbing company based in the northeast suburbs of Melbourne. And probably wondering why we're here doing a podcast. And the reason is part of our marketing strategy for this year was to get me to come onto a podcast to be a featured guest, but we couldn't find any with any relevance. So here we are. We decided we'd make our own. I've got Daniel Gerard with me, who's we're actually not sure who you are or what you do, but he's my right-hand man. He's been with us for a long time. So, we'll get into it and we'll have a bit of a talk about who we are, what we do, some of our stories, and hopefully this becomes something good and we can share with the wider trade community what's out there and what can be done. So here we go, Danny. Welcome.
Welcome. Yeah, this is definitely outside the script of maintenance, plumbing and domestic life, but moving with the times, I guess. So, yeah, if I was to introduce myself, I'd just say that's, just, as you said, your right-hand man. Been there at Chivers for 15 years, but what are we, 30 now, 31? And
we're old.
Known each other since playgroup. Our mums went to playgroup, kindergarten, Rosanna Golflings, McLeod High, and here we are, still here.
Somewhat successful career.
Trying.
Yeah.
Trying.
Still broke.
Oh, absolutely. Got to dig a lot more sewers till we can get out of doing podcasts. So
yeah. So a bit of background, obviously, Danny and I, 3-year-old kinder, grew up together, close mates, used to run amok. We've got a great friendship of top boys that we're still really close with, and love to have them all on here one day if it ever becomes anything.
A lot of plumbers.
So many plumbers. We thought that we'd have a talk about what we kind of do day to day, some of the stories, and kind of shed light to the community what maintenance plumbers do.
Yeah, really keen to. There's so much behind the scenes. We always say in the office at work, this could be a reality TV show.
Literally,
like the drama every day, the customers, the issues, just crossing bridges.
Yeah,
it's a hell of a ride.
So I thought if we want to talk about reality TV show, we might want to go back to some basics and talk about the W in our WL Chivers name.
Yeah, Mr. Reality himself.
Captain Chaos is his nickname. So that's Wayne Chivers. He's my dad. He's Danny's second dad.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why don't you tell us a bit about how your relationship started with Wayne and your work life with him? And
yeah, sure. So, look, it was obviously spend a lot of hours around at your place as kids. Don't know how Wayne put up with us, but he's almost on, as you said, almost like a second father, like always there. You were always getting pulled out of school, doing dig-ups, getting out on school holidays, Saturdays. I'm going, man, Jordy, you got to get me in. Like, how do I get out of this school that like you're doing? And it was sort of just like start rocking up on Saturdays. Just put your pants on and come to work.
Yeah.
And before you know it, Wayne and I started getting along a bit. You were right into your swimming, missing out on a lot of work.
You were way better apprentice as well.
Oh, look, I'm going to take that off.
You were so much better.
Look, then Wayne started actually calling me when I was in like year 9 and 10. And mobile phones were really only just starting when we were in school, 2008, 2009. I get a text from Wayne, like, tell the teacher you're going to the toilet. I need someone to operate an excavator. Yeah. 14, 15 years old, sneaking out with my bag, jumping in the van to go dig sewers. And eventually, I never actually dropped out of school. I just stopped going. Yeah,
okay. Well, that's usually what happens, isn't it?
But there was no like, oh, I'm leaving. It was just my attendance just stopped and I just started my apprenticeship and it was gone.
And your parents, obviously, I mean, they've known my family forever.
Yeah.
Young boys that grew up together. So they kind of knew, your dad definitely knew what you were getting into.
Yeah, of course.
He knew the challenges that you may have faced with Wayno.
Yeah.
What was your dad's take on that early? Because, I mean, you were 16.
Yeah, well, bit of background to it. Dad's a school teacher, as you know. He was a vice principal. He was a school teacher his whole life. And he knew. He goes, school's not for you. I see kids like you and Jordan all the time. You got two options. You go to school or you go to work. And there was nothing else. So from, as you know, as early as it was just get out and get to work. And he saw something in Wayne and his business and he knew it was a good start. And who knew it was going to be this?
Yeah. So when it kicked off, so I started my apprenticeship at 15. I left school into year 9. Danny, I think you're about 9 or 10 months later.
Yeah.
And it might be a year officially, but yeah, with those early cut-offs, it was early. So we were both, say, 16. I was a second year. Danny was a first year. He was the equivalent to a third year in his first year, and I was the equivalent to a 10-year-old work experience kid. It took me a long time to pick it up.
Slow bloomer.
Yeah, I got you in the end.
Oh,
or maybe
yeah.
not got you. I caught you.
Caught you.
Yeah. So we kicked off. We worked just the three of us. So it was my dad, Danny, and I.
One van.
Yeah, year 2000 high ace.
Yep. Bench seat in the front and a dog.
That's right. Yeah. So I don't know what he was doing. Like, that's mad. Taking on 2 apprentices that young to then go.
Couldn't even drive. Had the L plates on.
Yeah, that's true. He was a very angry man.
Beyond.
Yeah, and he couldn't cope with the mildest of pressures. So I think that was part of what kind of developed us quite quickly.
I can only imagine the stress of trying to run a business and having 2 under 18-year-old best mates playing pranks.
Just running amok.
And running amok.
And we did bully him.
Every day.
We bullied him a lot.
Every day.
Yeah. I mean, we were filming. This was back before, it was probably at the start of when YouTube and pranks and things were even a thing. And we didn't publish any of it because of the vile language that would come out of the bloke's mouth. But yeah, we just took him on. We just laughed every single day. The three of us just laughed.
We'd drive him to bed. So he'd say, "You boys have sent me to bed." He'd pack up a job and go, "You guys can backfill. I've got to go to bed." Because he was just defeated.
Yeah. So fast forward 15 years. We're now, why don't you tell us, who are we now? Who are we compared to back then, to the three gents? What are we and who are we and what is this?
It's a crew of 3 family business that, go to work when the phone rings because there's no pending jobs. It's just, hey, boys, get in. We got a tap washer for a real estate agent. Get excited. We're going to do a job.
Yeah.
And now there's 13, 14.
Well, 16.
16 on payroll.
Yeah, with admin, 16.
2 factories. A lot of vehicles, a lot of gear, a lot of pressure. And we somehow have structure to it, and it's actually a really well-oiled machine.
It's hard when you're on the inside every day.
Yeah.
You don't. It's normal. Like, we've seen the evolution. We've gone from like Dad being by himself to then Dad and I, then you not long after, and then 4. Blake came along. Mitch, of course, in the early days, and Josh. And we've seen it go from 3 to 4 to 5 to 6, and we've seen every level of one-person expansion. So for us, it's like when you're on a weight loss journey. You look in the mirror every day. You don't see the results until, you start looking back at photos and you go, oh, wow, I've lost 10 kilos. You can see the difference. But through the process, it can be hard to kind of note what's happening. So from the outside looking in, it probably looks like a massive, great, well-oiled machine business, which, yes, it is. But for me, it still feels like we're just a small show and I deal with everyday problems and stress, and like none of those things go away.
I'd love to know what it looks like from the outside, especially for like the first year apprentices that come in the door for a job interview.
Yeah.
And, we're all pretty lighthearted in the office and cracking jokes or even in the factory in the morning. It's the boys, it's just a little team. Well, these guys must come in and go, this factory's huge, and like these guys have got all these vans and all the equipment's top of the range, and we're just like a couple of young boys from Rosanna that just think it's the norm because, as you said, it's day-by-day progress. You don't actually...
Yeah, we're still 16 at heart.
Yeah.
So, with our team, we've got a great group of people. Like, I think our business, back to who we are, we still have those family morals and family business principles as if we were a 1 or 2 man team. But our people are so great.
Unbelievable.
They're just too good.
Yep.
I might want to cut that out.
Cut that straight out.
Got to keep them hungry. But you know what? They know it as well.
Yeah.
They know they're good. We know that they're good. And I think the level of buy-in that we've got from our group is probably the testament to our success.
Yep. Absolutely, but also, as we always say, how it comes down from the top, and it
Does.
comes from, someone at the front every morning in the factory, no sleep-ins, sending
No way.
Snapchats, yelling to the boys, going, "Get to work! You're all sleeping in. Get to work. I'm
Exactly.
here every day." Like
Yeah.
that, you can't argue with that. If the boss man's there sweeping the floor at 6 a.m. and you're not in, then these boys would be running to work. They have to.
I think a lot of trade businesses, they think that they've got the answer, being at the frontier of marketing, having the shiniest van. You kind of know what I'm getting at, and they think that they're, the big entrepreneur. Maybe I'm old school, but you have to lead from the front.
Absolutely.
You have to.
You don't get the results.
No, I could be wrong. I mean, I'm just a plumber from Rosanna, as I like to say. I'm a sewer rat from Rosanna.
Yeah.
What do I know? But from the outside looking in, well, I run a pretty good show, run a good business. It's strong. We've got great, good people. We've got long-term retention of staff. My management style is active.
Oh, yeah. Well, you look at this week, 4 days, 12-hour days on the shovel.
Just my back's hurting.
Yeah, well, my back's very
Actually, let's
sore.
not talk about backs.
But
Let's not talk about that today.
It's the same. You've got to be a yes man to every. If you're on the phone yelling, "Hurry up with this job," the guy's going, "Fuck Jordan" in the office. He doesn't know what it's like in the real world. We've got gas. We're trying to tread carefully with a gummy bucket. You're on site saying "hurry up" and saying "watch me do it."
Yeah.
So then these guys are going, "Hey, it can be done." Jordan's put 4 days on this 6-day job. It can be done if we knuckle down.
I also get the feel that a lot of trade business owners and managers have this desire to get off the tools.
Yep.
And be like, once I'm off the tools, I'm a success. This is going to be controversial.
Yeah, for sure.
Why?
I'll tell you why. They will not invest like you've invested in the back end staff. You've got people doing your job of advertising, maintenance, office girls, Crisco, stock in the factory, Vlad sweeping the floors. You've got time to go on site and it's not a drama, and maybe you just oversee 45 minutes at the end of the day and nothing went wrong because people are trained and you put in the back end work. I feel that a lot of guys take on so much pressure on themselves to be important in the office that they're irreplaceable. They can't leave. So they go, "Yeah, I'm off the tools. Grouse, I'm doing business." Okay, so get out of the office for a day and see how your back end crumbles. Well, the investment's been done and the training's been done to keep that back end stuff flowing.
There's that saying that you employ people smarter than yourself.
Who was that? Bezos?
Oh, probably.
One of those guys.
One of those guys.
Yeah.
Apple, Steve Jobs, maybe.
Yeah.
I think it was him.
Yeah.
Anyway, why would I? I mean, we're in a podcast studio. Okay,
Yeah.
We've employed an expert, Audrey, who you guys will meet.
Yeah.
She's got a degree in business or whatever it is, marketing.
Smarter than us.
Yeah, way smarter than us.
Mm.
We've got office managers. We've got an operations manager, Crisco, that has worked for Lang O'Rourke, building sky rises in London. He's worked with multiple types of companies. I dig sewers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm grouse at that. Like, I love that. I want to lead my force. I'm a top plumber. I'm so good. I sound so arrogant, but I am. I mean, it's like I can go and employ a plumber for $100K a year to go and dig that sewer. I'll do it in 4 times the time.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah, I don't know. I guess not trying to say, I can do it better. I can run a crew and I can squeeze 20, 30% more efficiency out of them and they will love it.
I think where that, like, the efficiency comes from that because the buck stops at, say, you or I. And when problems arise on a job and the other guys have to call up and go, "Hey, this problem's happened. I'm going to have to talk to someone for a variation," and it slows and it stops because every job's got dramas every time from the most simple problems. But when someone like yourself or I's on site, it's just, "I'll sort it. Keep going. Keep going. I'll sort it. I'll get on the phone. I know that manager. I know that. Let's get go." And that can save days.
So true. I think that's a big testament to our success is the hybrid role that we both have. I mean, especially now, I think in the last few years it's evolved a lot, but we basically both run the company simultaneously and we just take one another's problems. We make them go away.
Absolutely.
and we waltz into the office, and we've got it's a bit of stigma around nicknames, Batman and Robin.
Yep.
And it's just like Batman and Robin are in the building, look out. We come into the office. It's, we walk in, we just cause chaos, and it all happens. We sit down, we talk, we sort out problems. There's grouse comms between everyone. And then, we kind of play that hybrid role, which is awesome. So, I think that's a pretty good intro.
That's us.
That's pretty good.
That's a start.
I don't think we get that out so well.
That's a good start. Right, once you start rambling on and talk about how good you are, it's pretty easy. So.
We should have booked this for 5 hours.
Yeah, I know. I could keep going.
All right. So, Audrey, you want to give us a prompt? Plumbing is a really broad spectrum. We've got so many really good friends, guys that we grew up with that do all types of aspects of plumbing. We've got guys that are doing kind of low-rise commercial, schools. We've got mates that do just like new builds, residential townhouses, things like that. Then we've got like 1 or 2 man maintenance shows. And then you've got this unique size business that we are. We're like 15, 16 of us. And we've now kind of moved, like we still do all of our residential maintenance, and that's our bread and butter. That's our specialty. That's what we are. But we found great success in strata and a bit of insurance. So our work is maintenance-based, and there's no job too small. We'll come and change your tap washer. But the uniqueness, I guess, about our size and our team is that we have the capabilities to take on bigger problems, but they're the problems that are still too small for, say, those 40, 50-man shows that are doing construction that won't look at it because it's too hard to organise with 20 owners on a block of flats that needs a new boundary trap or something like that, and it's just a logistical nightmare of communication. So that's probably our niche as far as customers. Everything from the everyday mums and dads in Heidelberg that need a new hot water will be there. If you've got a big owners corporation that needs a whole new sewer and stormwater, we're competitive. We've got great advice. We've got great solutions. No plans is what you wanted to chat about.
No plans.
We don't run on like drawings and plans. And
because a lot of guys go, "Oh, how'd you quote that job? That job's worth a couple of $100,000. How'd you quote it? What per fixture or per where's the plan?" There was no plan. We were called up to diagnose the issue, which a lot of our major work's drainage. We don't touch on the big roofing.
Not anymore.
It starts with, let's just do some camera work. And the camera work rolls on to, hey, we've identified some faults. Would you like to fix it? Sure. Let's design our own new system.
We almost play the role of, if you look at a new construction, that starts with an architect or a draftsman or an idea. It then goes through hydraulics, planning. All of these people, all of these consultants come to give you this set of plans, and then the builder or the plumber just comes and does his tender off what the drawing says. We actually, in our projects, have to create all of that back-end work, right from the idea, the solution, how to execute it, how to price it. We do it all.
We do.
And that's our field. I mean, our competitors would be in the same. There's so much back-end work.
And often, we'll get, say, a strata who are, hey, can you quote this job for us? And we go, I don't care about the other guy's quote. That's not how we want to go about it.
Well,
I know a better idea.
Yeah, his way's shit.
Yeah. Yeah, you go, what, he wants to join onto that? No. Yeah. No, we can do this heaps better. We'll win this job because we know how to do this. And we then charge to tell them to start again. Go, look, we need to try again. We need to.
Yeah. That's been a big thing with the planning stages, because what we found is that we'll talk about the strata space quickly. It needs time to design, consult, draw, plan. So we call it stormwater mapping, and our strata clients love it. We go in and draw plans. We create solutions. We diagnose problems, and we charge them to tell them what their problem is.
It's essentially like the insurance reports where, they'll pass on a report and go, you've got some sinking in the underpinning and your stormwater's buggered. And then the insurance company walks away. They just go, here's your problem. We've found it. I've identified it. Get someone to fix it. well, here's your problem, here's your solution, here's your quote. It's one stop.
And they do like that.
Oh, absolutely. And you would, because you're not mucking around with different contractors. You're dealing with the idea from the start. These guys found the issue. These guys know how to fix it, opposed to, oh, hi, WL Chivers Plumbing. I came at a drain. I'm going to send you a photo of it.
God, no.
With no depth. And I want you to reline it. And he goes, I'm not relining anything I can't look at on my own camera.
It's rubbish, those reports.
No.
I mean, everyone's got their own way, but we're probably a bit arrogant. But that's okay.
Works for us.
It works for our customers too.
Yeah.
And we also don't sit behind our keyboard. Like we'll come and talk to you.
Oh, 100%.
You want to have a face-to-face, you tell us where and when.
Yeah.
We'll be there.
Yeah.
You want to get 10 owners?
I've had plumbers call me regarding my quotes saying that we're too much. And I'll say, why? Like, I know what the job's worth. You're not reading the quote properly. Like, I go, you're charging this much. I go, if you're going to do any less than that, take the job.
Come and do it for us.
Come and do it. I'll pay you to do it.
Literally.
And you'll lose.
And that's a big problem in the trade. People
lose money all the time.
Lose money flat out.
Yeah.
And you can see all these things on Instagram. I won't name them, but, these tradie programs where
I know,
they'll tell you how to run your business. Look, good on those guys.
Yeah.
And I think that's grouse because most of them are tradies themselves that have learnt the hard way. And that, that sucks for them. And I'm really sorry for the troubles that they've had. And it's good that they want to create a business out of it. They also charge a bucket load of money. They've certainly identified a big problem though, because tradies don't know what to charge a lot of the time.
Tradies don't charge enough. And a lot of the time, these guys end up on a current affair and stuff. And they go, he come at 11 o'clock at night and he charged me $900 to do a new standpipe and a bib tap. And everyone blows up and goes, well, that's $450 an hour. Right? And you kind of look at it and you go, all right, from a plumbing point of view, this plumber's on 50, 60, $70 an hour. He might be on a minimum 4-hour call out for the company. There goes $300 straight away. At night, going out there in the vehicle.
Plus he's probably on double time.
Yeah. Fixing the problem, and they're charging, and the company made $250. He'd way rather stay in bed with his missus and stay home with his kids than go out for $250.
Yeah,
work costs money,
100%,
and that's it.
I mean, our weekend, we run a 24-hour service. Obviously, our weekend is a service.
It's a loss a lot of the time.
There's nothing in it. It breaks even.
Yeah,
but from 4 p.m. on Friday to 6 a.m. on Sunday, we can take in 30, 40, 50 emergencies. I mean, in some weekends when we're bad weather events, it's been over 100.
Yeah.
With the running costs to run on-call plumbers, running the vehicles, doing all that, having a system in place 365 days a year across 8 different plumbers that have to cover it, there is no money after hours.
Not in the call out.
No way.
The reason you want to go is it might be a new customer. So it might be you go out, you fix a crack roof tile, they call you the next week for a hot water service, bang, that call out paid off.
100,000%.
But the actual initial going out, you can't be a grump.
Oh.
You can't. You're going to drop off your business card essentially.
Yeah.
You're going to be like, hey, I'm here. You need anything else? I'm now your new plumber because I was great and you love me because I come out on Christmas morning to fix your block toilet.
We might run Christmas morning into some of the memorable.
Yep.
Because we do want to talk about memorable jobs that we've done.
I think I've only done 2 Christmases on call.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Okay.
You've done about, what, 20?
Yeah. I've done countless.
Yeah.
And I have absolutely loved it.
Yep.
I'm probably done now.
Mm-hmm.
I might do this Christmas. I'm not scheduled, but I'm probably going to tax it because it's so fun. And it's my last one before I'm become a dad.
Good way to get away from the in-laws too. You can fake the calls too.
My in-laws are so good.
Oh, lucky you.
Better than my own family.
So am I.
But yeah, so Christmas morning, you got a memorable job.
I got one. I remember I was literally mid-Christmas lunch, had the whole family around, mum and dad's, and we were joking. I was wearing my top and stuff, and
your work top.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was like, mate, I was ready to go to work,
Okay.
because I was really looking forward to it. Because what I'd heard was it's a busy day. All the plumbers aren't working. The phone's going to ring. I got one job.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Right, I got one job for the whole day, but it was a block toilet. It was just in Viewbank. I rock up, they're having Christmas lunch, right? 20 people at the table. They've all had a few beers into them. And I walk in, they go, oh, he's here, you know. And you're like a movie star. You walk in, I plunge this toilet clear. All of a sudden, I'm the best guy.
Yeah.
Do you want something to eat? Do you want a beer? No, don't drink at work. No.
Yeah.
Anyway, like you're just a superhero on the day. And it's like, that was great. That was worth going out to.
Yeah, it's a very fulfilling thing, doing that on Christmas Day. And you know what? Emergencies in general, as long as you're not a grump, because it's very easy to become a grump as an after-hours or emergency plumber. I've been a big grump. I still am sometimes.
I know.
But you got to also remember, that person's in the shit.
Yeah.
They're heightened. They're emotional. They're confused because people don't understand plumbing. They don't know what's going on when their toilet's overflowing sewage or their shower's overflowing sewage through their house. If you just strut in like a grumpy dog, yes, you know, what do you want? And you ring me this time. Mate, that's no good. You have to almost become the psychologist.
Yeah.
And as we've learnt through, I'm thinking of, who gave us that big pep up. Anyway, we'll come back to it. He's going to come on the podcast one day. I won't say his name in case he doesn't. But we learnt about engaging the customer when you walk in the door and finding that level of, hey, comfortability. Hey, Jimmy, I'm Jordan. Go for the Tigers. Oh, go Tigers. Okay, I don't even go, you go for Tigers. But you build that kind of level of human rapport with them and suddenly their problem cuts down by 50% because there's a nice person there helping them.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, that's such a big thing.
And also, you can't judge people on what they think is an emergency. Like, I've been called out 3 a.m. to a dripping shower. Like, it's just dripping.
How did you feel?
Oh, mate, like, you're literally thinking to yourself, this person can just fuck off. But you do the right thing. You open the door and, you know, you look at it and then you kind of read the room and you go, well, this lady is really stressed and she's freaking out, knows nothing about plumbing. She might think that this shower is going to explode.
100%.
And to her, she didn't want to ring. She was nervous about ringing. It's like, it's all good. I'll sort it out for you. It's, and then not a problem. I'll sort it out. No problem. And you get in the car, you go, far out. I've got to go back to bed. Like,
Yeah. I mean, talking about going extra mile for the customers, one that I was going to touch on for a memorable job was me with about 5 or 6 years ago. We had the customer we were working for fall gravely unwell.
the one who died.
Well, she didn't in the end, but yeah. So Mitch and I were doing a job on a Saturday morning. I wasn't scheduled to work, but he had a big load that day, so I jumped in with him. And it was our first job. Had a lady fall very unwell and basically collapsed in front of us, and we're kind of looking at one another.
Yeah, like, wake up, you got to pay the bill.
Well, yeah. Like, you okay? And, like, she was really gravely unwell. And I won't go into too much detail.
Yeah.
But she suffered a cardiac arrest event and was pulseless and lifeless.
Were you, like, because you've done a bit more, like, first aid and a bit more involved with this stuff than Mitch, were you, like, the lead? Or was Mitch like, hey, we need a...
Yeah,
was there one, did someone freeze, or did you just go straight into kind of, shit, mate, like, let's go? Like,
yeah, so basically, I think we both quickly established that she was really unwell. She was about to collapse, struggling to breathe, then kind of collapsed on the ground. Now, we kind of almost caught her in a way. Like, she was, like, leaning over, and we kind of, like, got her to the ground because she was going to fall over. And then we were like, we got to call an ambulance. So I said, Mitch, call an ambulance. We got to work out what's going on. So we've called 000. I'm down there kind of being like, you okay? You okay? She's non-responsive. So it's
kind of surreal. Like, you never think you're going to get in that situation. So I'd almost be hesitant to be like, she's fine. Like, I'd be kind of like, I'm not giving CPR. Like, she'll be all right.
So
like,
she wasn't fine. And I pretty quickly had worked out that she was not fine. So we got the 000 on the phone. The call taker, they are just the most amazing people. And so the woman, Mitch, put it on speaker and she goes, "Can you find out the age?" And I said, "No, I don't know. No, I don't know anything about her. This is a complete and utter stranger to me. Check for a pulse, do this, check the airways." I said, nothing. So then it was like, you need to start CPR right now. And I'll get goosebumps thinking about it. It was the scariest thing, but we didn't have time. So I probably took the lead as far as starting the compressions. We went through the process of the recovery position and doing all of that. You forget everything about first aid. And we started CPR and she was completely lifeless for about a minute. And
a minute before compressions?
No. Look, hard to say. Maybe 30 seconds, but they were pretty, like, as soon as I had established there was no pulse and she wasn't breathing, they said, "You're going to start compressions." Now, it was compression only CPR, so no breaths or anything like that.
That's what they teach now. They go, if you're uncomfortable, just compressions, don't stop.
That's right. So the call taker said, "Okay, you've established this, you've checked it, get her on her back, and you need to start compression only, and you're going to do compressions until you see a sign of life or something like, the emergency services arrive." So I started compressions. We were passing out. We were shaking. The call taker was counting the compressions. And I'm going, 1, 2, 3. And after about, I'm going to say 30 seconds, she took this almighty gasp for like a deep gasp.
What do they call it? They call it the death rattle.
Well, I don't know if it was
like that.
Look, it could well have been the death rattle. I don't know. But it was like her eyes came back around.
Yeah.
And she took this big, deep breath and then went again. Eyes went back, breath stopped, compressions. So that happened 4 times in about a 5-minute period. And I remember doing the compressions and we could hear the sirens coming. And the call taker said, "One of you go out, wave the ambulance in, the other one just keep going." So I'm still going in there. The house is dark. It was early on a Saturday morning. I'm still doing compressions, lifeless. Ambos come barreling in and they go, "Just keep going." I'm going, "Oh, you're here." They go, "Don't stop. You're doing it. You're in a rhythm. We got to unpack our shit." The next thing.
Were they like, I've heard stories, they just come in like real
They were
calm.
cool as.
Yeah.
They were cool as, but I was so passed out about what was happening. They could have been frantic for all I know. So they rocked in. 4 fireys come through the door. Seconds later, another couple of ambulances, and they started, putting on the things, and they said, "Righto, jump off." They end up getting the defib on and defibrillated. I then walked outside and I was like keeled over on the car. I needed medical attention.
You would have been exhausted.
I was adrenaline. I was just on. Anyway, 10, 15 minutes later, the head paramedic come out and he just come touch me and he's like, "She was dead." And I'm like, "What happened?" He goes, "Oh, I can't talk about that. You don't know her. See you later." All good. But he goes, "If you weren't here, she's gone."
So you saved her life.
Essentially.
Far out.
It was massive.
It's unreal.
Like, I don't think you can top a story like that.
No, you can't. You can't.
Yeah. So you just don't know what's around the corner.
It
Ever.
pays to do your first aid.
Well,
You just never know.
we do it every year now.
Have to.
And we do the CPR refresher every year. And that's been a big part of our OH&S. So, yeah, that's got to be my best story.
Yeah, I can't top that. Like, I can't say I've
Poor
done.
Mitch.
Yeah, I know. Mitch is just mortified by it.
We all were. But anyway, good news in the end.
Yeah.
So,
If I had to come up with any good story at work, like a memorable moment, it's probably a sewer renewal we were doing for those people who just bought the house. So they were unfamiliar with the last owners, and we were doing a new sewer in the backyard. And you remember, we were digging and we were going, "What's that smell?" Like, that just, like, we dig sewers. We know what sewer smells like, but what's that smell? It stinks. Anyway, I'm on the excavator and all of a sudden I see this, like, staghound cross thing. We've pulled a dog out of the ground, which must have been the previous tenant or owner's dog. And we've gently, like, put it to the side and we're like, "Oh God, like, what have we done?"
came across it accidentally.
Accidentally come across his dog. So we've had to do the job. Like, so we've done the drain and we've had to sort of wrap the dog back up in a blanket and sort of just
neatly.
gently put him back.
Oh my god.
And it was like, imagine that was the owner.
I know.
And man's best friend, and you've just pulled it out with a 2-ton digger.
Oh my gosh, so
And
bad.
it stunk.
I remember.
It stunk.
Yeah. Oh, look, I think Wayno's got so many stories.
Oh, yeah.
Particularly in the maintenance field, being hit by himself. What about the dog that ran away? Wungan Street.
Oh, yeah, across the train tracks.
Never again.
Running for someone's dog.
We got to a rental property. We'll keep this brief. Their dog shot out as soon as we opened the gate.
Under the
roller
garage.
door. That's
He goes,
right.
go through the roller door. So I go, sweet, it's open. As soon as we popped it up, 200 mil, this
A Kelpie.
Cross thing just got legs and just
Yeah.
launched. And I've gone, oh no.
Remember? And we're driving, remember?
Yep.
And it went on the train tracks near
Oh,
Greensborough Road. It was like down near Greensborough Road, coming back up to Wungan
Someone
Street.
got it. What? It was fine.
Yeah, one of our customers caught it by chance down the road.
Yeah.
I think
remember.
I was driving on the footpath. I was driving my van on the footpath. I remember you ended up getting the dog. You said, "Come on, dog, just jump in the van."
Yeah.
Get in there, you stupid thing. And oh god, it causes so much drama. So it never ends.
It's never, as I said, like at the start, it's like a reality TV show. It's never just like plumbing.
No.
It's not like, all right, you go to the building site and you clock on at 7, you do your stacks and
Yeah.
you go home. It's like
It's not.
you go and customers like are crying on you.
Oh,
you're having
crying
you're having to
once a
hug
week.
customers.
Yeah.
Most customers with Chivers invoices end up having a few tears, but
Oh, they got the best service.
yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, actually, a really emotional customer I had one morning. This was a particularly awkward situation that you say that. I got called to a job, and it was a block sewer, and it was the morning of the lady's husband's funeral.
Yeah, right. And she needed a plumber.
Hang on, it gets worse. He was a plumber.
Oh, I remember this.
Yeah. So I get there, and they're like, hey, we've never used you before. Sorry, we've got a block sewer. We're actually going to a funeral for my husband. He's a plumber.
And usually does it. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't charge him.
Oh, you can't.
No way.
Not on that day.
No way. They've since used us for years since, but I just said not
It's just
today.
a gesture of
I
good
said
faith.
this is the industry will cover this one.
We've done that a couple of times.
Sometimes you have to.
Yeah, 100%.
Sometimes you have to.
People just need help sometimes. Really
Well,
bad.
I've completed jobs where people don't have money.
I know they'll go, thanks. I'm really embarrassed. It's $185. I don't have it.
No.
And you just kind of stand there and go, well,
Not that we get into a habit of just letting people do
No.
that, but sometimes you can tell the circumstances that person needs that $180.
Yep.
Way more than we do.
Yep.
And they're distraught
oh, yeah.
over the whole thing.
It's not that they don't want to pay. They want to pay.
I had someone say, "Can I pay you over 4 months
Yeah.
for $250?"
Mhm.
And I'm like, "Don't worry. If it's that bad, don't stress. You can have it."
Yep. Goes around, comes around.
It does,
Get it on the
eh?
next one.
It does. And I guess that's why our reputation's being so good and so long. I mean, we're talking 45 years.
The hardest part with that is like what I was saying before when someone like yourself or I who can call shots on site,
Yeah.
if one of the other guys said I gave someone a free job, what do you mean?
Yeah, that can't happen.
But
well, you can't leave without payment
that's
for
right.
starters.
The phone call would have to come out to one of us to say, hey, Dan, I'm at this lady's house. She's got nothing.
She's
And
done.
I've just done a mini stop. Just walk away.
Let
It's
them
all
have
good.
it.
Yep.
Yeah. But that's family culture.
Yeah.
What's next, Audrey? We doing all right?
I feel like I could go all day.
We'll talk about where work comes from, where new work comes from.
Where it used to come from.
Used to come from Yellow Pages,
Yeah. We had a whole page.
and it used to cost a bomb.
A colour. It was a colour whole page.
And this is like, probably wasn't that much, respectively, but I remember Dad used to, I would have been in primary school.
Yeah.
He used to bleed
Oh, yeah, because I owe the Yellow Pages. It was like
$1,500,
$1,500 for the whole year.
which was probably a bit 20 years.
Not really.
I don't know.
Not for a full page.
He's a notorious
Yeah,
tight ass.
he'd bleed.
And he used to fight with them.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know how he even did business. So we do yellow pages and local paper. I know it's hilarious. But I've got to give it to my old man. He was early on the websites.
For sure. For
He
someone
was-
that doesn't know how to use a phone and has to get us to help him doing his online dating
Yeah.
as apprentices, he was very late, very good on the websites.
2006.
Yeah.
Was that right? 2006 was the first trademark website? It was super early. And that gave me the...
He was early on everything though. Like
We had the second... No, he had the first rigid...
a coloured camera.
Yeah, and I'm dirty on rigid. You know
Yeah.
those 100-year memorable things?
Yeah.
Do you reckon they give Wayno one?
Nah.
I even messaged him on
Should.
Insta. No, I did.
Yeah.
So, rigid, if you want to make right, get a special. He had the first ever sea snake drain camera. We've got...
And we had the advertising on the van saying coloured drain camera.
Yeah.
And there was a huge deal.
Yeah. And half the dickheads in Melbourne get a 100-year rigid whatever.
Yeah.
Like blokes that don't deserve them.
No, we don't want it now. Don't
I
worry
agree.
about it.
I agree.
Don't worry about it.
Anyway, we'll talk about rigid. Maybe the rigid... I know the rigid rep. Maybe we could bring him in.
For sure.
Could be a good guest one day.
Mm.
So anyway, Dad was really early on the websites, and now, I mean, it's a whole. We're in a podcast studio.
Well, how'd you find the podcast studio?
Probably. Where'd we find it, Audrey?
Jump on Google?
Probably, yeah.
Like everything.
Yeah.
I Google everything.
Yeah. So we've got Google. We've got Google reviews, which are a big thing. Someone's phone's ringing. We've got TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. You see all these guys talk about Facebook ads, like workflow. Community groups is a huge one though.
Community groups are great.
On
and
Facebook,
and
undeniable.
You can't buy that though. That comes with word of mouth.
Mm.
That's you don't go on a community group saying, "Call me, I'm the
Well,
best."
some people
Call
do.
me." Yeah, that's a red flag.
I don't like it.
That's a red flag. If you're almost cold calling work and you're trying to get it, I feel like why aren't you getting your calls?
I'm even reluctant if I see something on Heidelberg Good Karma saying I need a plumber.
Can't do it with your surname.
I don't want to do it.
Can't do it. It'll come up Jordan Chivers.
It doesn't
and
look
It
right.
just looks like you're promoting yourself.
It's wrong, and obviously Elise got the same surname,
Yeah.
so I don't want to do that. And I look there, you know, and there has been times on the weekend where someone's been like, "I've got a block sewer,"
I'll help you. Call me.
and I'm like, "I'm not passing that. I can help this person." So I'll be like, "Hey,
Yeah.
here's our thing. Here's our website link. Feel free to buzz us. We have a plumber on. We can help." I'll do it then, but I don't want to be.
Chasing it.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you're trying to say. I think you just want to be just part of the community like everyone else and not like trying to.
Yeah, if you want to use us, we will do whatever we can to advertise ourselves to you, but we can't come at you to
Yep.
use us. You've got to, there's enough organic stuff out there. So, yeah, it's come the full circle, and then I've started doing a couple of TikToks, and blokes get savage on there.
They hate it. But like I do too. So like I'm a critic for if I'm watching someone's drains or I'm not a commenter, but I'll kind of maybe send you to you.
Yeah,
I'm passing it on to the boys from work going, check out this bloke's drain,
Look
mate.
how
Like
shit it
that's
is.
pox.
yeah,
That's still exposure.
Yeah.
You're creating more viewers. You're getting all antsy about it. And
Yeah.
that one you did the other day with, I think you were jumping up and down about the regs or something.
yeah. It was from the 15 junctions.
Yeah. And mate, people just hate it. Like they just want to fight and they just want to argue like they know everything.
I know. Who
Why?
gives a shit?
Yeah.
Like, it's a drain. Hey, guys, here's a 15-degree kick junction. We use them. They're great.
Yeah.
It's the regs. Oh, no, it's not. It's this, it's that, rah,
But
rah,
also,
rah.
like, check yourself before you wreck yourself, like the old saying, because these people jump out without even, they just go off on my boss said.
Yeah.
No.
And and they want to kick shit on you.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm putting 88 junctions on grade.
Yeah.
I'm doing compliant work. You can see our work is mint. Everyone just wants to come at everyone on TikTok particularly. So I then decided, all right, well, let's get the book out.
Fire it up.
Got the regs out, went through it, and then that got a heap of conversation. And I've actually found that there's perhaps like a problem in the industry where blokes don't actually know what's wrong and what's right because it changes so often. And I know the VBA or now the BPC they send the emails out and the e-newsletters and
Straight to junk.
I'd say 99% of guys could not care less.
Stuck in their ways.
I look at them, or most of them, because I need to, and I need to make sure that...
Because you don't want to get grilled on TikTok.
I don't want to get grilled on TikTok, but I also want to be up to date with modern-day compliance. But like Wayne, for example, he's still a licensed plumber. He could still be working.
I was having a beer with him at the factory yesterday and we were having a chat and he goes, I used to do this, I used to do that. I'm like, mate, no way.
Yeah. And
he goes, yeah, you used to be able to have an 88 on its back, suspend a drain, and as long as you got a pan coming in here and vent and LIT, and I'm going, no way now.
Yeah.
No way. And he goes, well, how are you going to do it? And I go, I agree.
Mm.
You can't fit all this drain into some subfloors. These posi struts are tiny.
But then he takes it to the whole next level and he doesn't like some of the new regs.
But then he's a retired plumber and he'll take time out of his day to call them and argue with them.
Oh my God, don't.
He'll argue regs.
I have banned him from calling the VBA. He's not allowed to.
He calls them. But you know what?
He doesn't call him anymore.
I know.
You tell me, Audrey, if he calls him, you're going to tell me.
I know he's mad as a cut snake, but when he's got really, really valid points when he rings them. He's right.
He is right.
He's right. He's the only one who wants to stand up and go, this is fucking bullshit.
And 100,000%.
Yeah. He goes, I've done him like this he's plumbed for 50 years.
Yeah.
50 years and someone's in an office making a reg and he goes, why? And he would just fight it.
Mind you, he urges on the side of more compliance. Like he loves the 15-degree kicks and all that. He doesn't even like 45 junctions on their back on main runs.
Yeah, he thinks it's ridiculous.
He goes, you got to have it on the side.
He's right.
I agree. He's wrong as far as regs, but he wants to over-engineer. He still wants to run his drains at 1 in 40.
For sure.
He goes 1 in 60,
I agree,
not enough.
though. I couldn't agree more with that when you can fit it.
Yeah, so the industry's changed anyway. Well, that's gone on to the regs path, but we want to talk regs. The TikTok inspector guy, what a legend!
He's fired it right up.
He has torn open the whole book.
I can't tell you how much I've learned. I look at these bathrooms now and I'm almost a waterproofing expert
Water
now.
stop, mate.
Because of, yeah. And this is non-compliant and he's poking his little thing in.
He's a legend and everyone knows him. We know him. I mean, he's going to be featured on this podcast. He's had impact. That bloke has had more impact in the last 2 years, in my opinion, on spreading compliance by highlighting non-compliance.
He needs a security guard on site, I reckon.
He's got him.
Does he?
Yeah.
What, in like tactical vests like he's one?
No, they wear fluoros.
Yeah.
But he's had them.
Yeah, he has to. Right? These builders want to kill him because he's right.
He is. And it's hard because some of the might be over the top and
sometimes you look at something and he goes, he'll defect a box gutter where the plumber's been given the structure and he's tried his best to do like a high velocity sump and he's got the room that he can work with. Then he measures and he goes, it's 20 mil too small. He goes, what do you want me to do? The plumber just, there's a brick.
Yeah. So his exposure online has taught us more about box gutters and compliance than I feel that the VBA has in years.
For sure.
And I don't know whether it's because he's delivering it in the better content for us to understand, but more people know about him.
A lot of people like watching rough work too. He'll go, look at this job, and you go,
You're
far out. How are they getting away with this? And you G up a bit about it.
And he has no problem having a tiff.
Oh no,
like you've got to have some balls to
absolutely
walk onto a building site, flash the builder's sign, and then go, "Hey guys, whoever they are, construction, let's have a look at their work." And then he just rinses it. Classic stitch up. Moved in. 1 week later, blockage.
Yeah.
Try to unblock it on a long weekend. Couldn't clear it. Had machine and camera. I was with Conman. I was getting so angry at Conman. It was hot. It was in the sun. And I could not clear this drain. And I was getting mad. And I went and worked out. It wasn't connected. It's 2 townhouses.
What do you mean not connected?
Like it was like someone had hit the sewer with an excavator.
Oh, really?
It was going to do it. Like I pulled out my arrowhead full of mud.
Oh, you were just running cables into the ground.
Yeah. And the builder got on the phone and
Try to tear strips off you or something.
It's pretty angry about everything, really, and felt sorry for the customer. She's in tears. There's another one. I mean, it's every week.
Yeah.
I couldn't do anything. Her shower was full concrete slab, no ORG. What could I do? It needed to be dug. And yeah, the build, that's what's wrong with the industry. Like, everyone just wants to fight.
Yeah.
And, everyone was just so heightened. They're talking about lawyers straight away and this and that. It's like, oh.
What did Wayne used to say? Just take responsibility.
That's what we do.
That's what you got to do.
We break things.
And you make the call and you say, hey, I fucked up.
Fix it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I actually had a good chat to a builder I did a job for the other day. Not for building. He's renting a place. He's building a couple of nice places in Richmond. Really well presented. Looked like he knew shit. And he was having a chat. He goes, "See you guys everywhere." And I was saying, and he goes, "Do you have trouble finding plumbers?" I said, we do, because we're pretty select guys and whatever. He's talking about, like some of his staff. And he goes, "You got to get the cancer out of the room. Like, if you got a bad person, you got to get rid of them and whatever." But going back to the builder's warranty and owning it, he goes, "Mate, I take forever to build houses."
Good.
And he goes, I essentially put my name on the front door for 7 years.
It's amazing.
Every time I finish the house. And he goes, "I can't sleep if I know I'm doing 6 townhouses in Richmond for $2 million each."
Yeah.
And
They're going to leak.
he goes, "I'm going to pay for them." So he's like, "I'm there every day watching."
Yeah.
I got to oversee it. And he goes, "Because no matter who you employ, people are rough.
Oh, that's the industry's
You
rife.
could be great, but one of your guys on a Friday wants to get home and he's waterproof in the balcony.
Yeah.
And it lasts 1.5 years.
Yeah,
and then
he doesn't give a shit.
And then this guy has to pay for it because of that guy." I'd hate to be a builder.
That's a whole new can of worms.
We could do a whole episode on that.
I feel like you and I would be a top builder.
Yeah.
We would. Because we've got enough care, like
Yeah.
that guy. Got the business backing.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do a career change.
Oh, well, if any builders want to collab and throw us a couple of $1 million to get started,
We could do that.
we'll be keen.
Yeah. Inquire within builders.
Yeah.
We want to do something. We're excited to do something new. We've got a new excavator coming today.
Yeah, keen.
Can't wait.
Keen.
Kubota.
I was like, so we're maintenance plumbers. We've got a 1-ton Bobcat, a 1.7. We had a 5-ton.
Too big.
It was awesome. It was a beast. We kind of had to humble ourselves a bit and go, we're maintenance plumbers. You're not taking a 5-tonner in to do a spot repair on a Stormy that's 300 deep.
Yeah.
We did some big stuff while we had it. We did a couple of big donut retentions and whatnot. Did a heap of retentions when we had it.
We did our own. That
Yeah,
was
we
the
did our
biggest
own.
one at our factory.
Yeah. We took 100 cubes out of the factory and cut the whole thing and whatever. That was awesome.
Remember when you hit the roof?
I hit the roof like every day because the machine was too big.
So dumb.
I know, dumbass. Worst operator. But it was hard because we were looking at the 3.5 ton. We go, this is perfect. This
Yeah.
is the 3.5 ton is going to be big but better. And then we're kind of weighing up the numbers and going, look, I think a 2.5's better, but it's just not exciting.
I know.
Because it's like from the 1.7 to the 2.5, it just doesn't seem like
we're
it's
talking 800 kilos.
Yeah, and you go like, why don't we just get the bigger one? But I think that little bit's going to be a huge difference for us.
When we did the jump from the 1 to the 1.7,
Yeah,
it was like night and day difference.
Yeah.
As far as strength, capacity, reach.
it's just depth for us. We're digging
Yeah.
these boundary traps that are 3 to 4 meters, and we're digging them with a 1.7, which is doable. We're digging them in, plate at the rear, lifting them up, packing them with timbers if you have to, like get the machine in the hole. But if we can just cruise down to 3.5, grab the whole trap off the HCB, pull it right out,
Beautiful.
shields in, plumber in, no shovel work.
I want to talk about boundary traps because that's like,
That's all I do.
it is our like core specialty. I feel like if you'd said
Sure.
to us,
I'll-
guys,
I'll argue with any plumber in Victoria to come and do boundary traps. I reckon we'll dominate, and I'll stand by that.
I wholeheartedly agree. And plumbers, if you want to come and have a BT competition, I met a top guy who runs
This is as cocky as it gets, but it's like I really feel
we nailed him.
yeah.
And we've done so many. I mean, our area is a boundary trap area, so we've had an abundance of opportunity to dig and replace BTs, and people have found us to do that. They are arguably the biggest plumbing job you can do in an existing residential home that's not a new sewer or new construction. And they're complicated. They are very hard. The access is hard. They are very expensive. And you need a lot of people, equipment and gear to deliver them
properly. You can do them. You can dig a hole to 3 metres, get someone down there who just smashes a slab repair into the HCB.
Non-compliant.
Yep. Does a trap with no shoring, no test.
Non-compliant.
No drain inspection, shit backfill, and he's out of there. Like, you can do it.
And that's what is very wrong with our industry, because
no gas detector in the hole, no lifeline harness on your plumber who's down 3 metres, potentially getting knocked out, and the boy's going, "Oh, I just got an apprentice up the top."
Crazy.
Josh is a 100-kilo big bloke,
Crazy.
and he's bumped his head or he's sewer gassed out and he's on his stomach,
100%.
and there's no shields in there. Good luck to you. You can have your BTs.
And then blokes are laughing at us on TikTok for wearing hard hats.
100%.
What's that?
Yeah, because you domestic plumbers. All right, you come here. I'm going to smash you in the head with a bucket,
Bad.
and then I'm going to smash you in the head with a bucket with a hard hat on.
Exactly.
What do you want to get?
Our BTs and dig up crews grouse. And we get, like, other plumbers refer us all the time.
Sure.
We love that.
Yeah.
They're our specialties. Like, give us the worst jobs.
Shout out to Josh.
Yeah, hopefully we'll meet him on here.
He'll be right.
Josh is like, yeah, he's an absolute
He's the sewer rat of all sewer rats.
He's angry though.
Ex-Yarra, just a beast on the shovel. All the apprentices are scared of him.
He's an angry, grumpy dog.
He's so grumpy. He can't get out of bed. He can't go to the gym.
He's got no discipline. But I was revving him up last night about not going to the gym.
Yeah.
Because we swim on Thursdays, and he forgot his bathers.
Yeah.
He was copping out like he cops out of gym every morning. And I was revving him up, being like, are you going to go back in the gym? I'm like, you got to start. You know what I do? I go pretty hard on him. Yeah. Because he can take it.
Feeds
he
off
loves it. And he goes, look, I agree. I'm a bit of a piece of shit when it comes to being consistent with gym and swimming and all that. But he goes, I get to work at 6 a.m. every morning. He's like, I put in 110% every day and never fail. I'm like, you do.
So do we, but we go to the gym before 6.
Okay, yeah, we do. We are a unique breed. We're working on him. He'll get there. He's going to get there.
He's a beast.
He goes hard. So, yeah. And then we've got Mitchos, looks after arguably one of the harder sides of the business.
Mitch has been sick this week. I did Mitch's job for a day. I'd leave my job. I honestly don't have the patience that he has to deal with customers' problems. So I can't even go there, but I just can't do it.
Mitch looks after in-wall systems.
Yeah.
Burst pipes, leaking taps.
He's got a plumbing supplies on wheels. His van has everything. He's got like 5 types of top inlet valves for systems. He's got all the gibrets, everything. He's got like $600 of valves in his van.
He's got every mixer cartridge.
Yeah, he's got all the mixer cartridges. He never ever goes to plumbing supplies.
He must have 40K worth of stock 100%. On the back of that thing.
I was on a gas line the other week, like 32 mil B-press stuff.
He'll have it.
He's got it in his car. I'm like, mate, they're like
I might have to
$40 a fitting.
I might get Chris to audit his stock intake.
Just leave him alone.
100%.
If it ain't broken, don't fix it.
100%. Yeah.
Leave him alone.
So he looks after all of that stuff. So, our weeks, we do 100, 150 jobs a week for the audience, if you're curious. Mitch's team, he's got a couple of plumbers and apprentices that work with them. They just kill it. And then you and I and Josh, Kyle kind of look after all of the sewers, relining.
Bit more of the quoted stuff, the day, 2 days, 3 day, 4 day jobs.
You and I have really gone down the path of below grounds.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I feel like at heart I'm like a full grouse maintenance plumber that can sort out any prob. Like, I'll go under any house, I'll do anything. But now it's like we really do a lot of below grounds.
Do a lot of drains. Chris, who's our stock guy, like he'd come in the factory and he'll order us 100 metres of pipe. And then he works 3 days a week. So he comes in so he leaves work Wednesday afternoon, looks at the stock, goes, beautiful, got everything. Like, shelves are all packed. Comes in Monday morning and goes, what happened to all the pipe?
Where are all the hot waters?
Where are all the hotties gone?
Yeah.
And he goes, mate, we had a flat out Thursday, Friday. Boys been going all weekend.
Yeah.
Hurry up, get on the orders. Like, we need stock.
4 or 5 hotties over a weekend. It is massive. You know what? It's a well-oiled machine.
It is.
When you sit now and reflect what happens every single day.
In saying that, last Monday, we got 13 guys come in at 7 o'clock in the morning with no work.
None.
We run service mate job management, not a job. And like,
No.
I was like pretty stressed about it because, you know, you hammer me when people aren't busy.
Bad.
Like hammer. And I'm like, mate, I don't know like where to send everyone. So I hit you up first. Hey, bud. Got nothing.
Yeah.
And then you replied back to me. It was, I don't know, 4 o'clock in the morning, I think.
Well, that's when our comms start every day.
Start
And people
calling.
won't comprehend that.
No, we call it 4.
We can call at any time.
Yeah.
Night, day, we'll always answer, we'll always text.
Yep, quick call. Hey, bud, just checked. Got nothing. And, you know, you go, grouse.
That's what I said.
That's what you said. You said grouse. So you said, what a great opportunity to have 13 guys to have time.
So good.
So I'm like, kind of looked at it in a different perspective. I'm like, all right, well, cool. We got into the factory there. We sent the apprentices to Bunnings. They stocked all the screws, blades. We did a full stock run.
Threw out all that timber.
Throughout, we got 2 skip loads out the door. And then by 9 o'clock, phone was flat out and everyone was out.
We were out.
You just got to trust the process that the phone is going to ring.
Always does. And
Yeah.
that's maintenance plumbing. It gets quiet.
Take your lows. Take your time. Whenever you got no work, use it.
It's always the way you put on a new guy, you buy a new bit of gear, you do some type of new
Goes
investment when you're flat out, like we are this week. We really don't have time to
No
be
time
here
for
today. But it's like, oh, we need guys, we need to do things. And you make that the next week, you're like, what's happened? The work's gone. You know, it's gone. But yeah, no, I used to freak out big time on the quiet.
Just got to trust it.
Well, you know what? It ebbs and flows. If you charge the right price to keep your business running 365 days a year and you're healthy,
Yep.
well, your business structure should understand that your work's going to go up and down.
I think your words were like, you know, I said that we got no work and it's quiet. And you said, don't worry, we've done the work.
100%.
We did the work last week because last week was so full on. We've actually done the 2 weeks of work. So go wash the vans.
Mm-hmm.
You know, go, oh, you got that nail in your tyre that's been leaking. Go get it fixed now. You've got time.
Yeah.
And I think, yeah, it's a positive to have time. Not all the time, but when you get it, make the most.
Wish we had time today.
I know.
Wish we had time for pub.
We'll go pub.
Love that. Rolling off us motivating the guys and doing what we do, my core frustration is excuses.
100%.
I hate excuses.
What do I say if you go, why'd you do it like that? What do I say?
I don't know. You don't give me an excuse.
I just say, I fucked up. Or I go to you and go, mate,
yeah.
you'll do something, you're in a rush, and I go, that looks fucking shit.
Mm.
And you go, oh, I'll do it again.
Yeah.
That's shit.
Just own it.
Own it.
You and I own everything
You
to
gotta.
another.
There's no comeback to that.
Well, we've set that level of there will not be an excuse. You have, whatever you have do, you either give an absolute reason or you admit you failed.
That's it.
Like, occasionally we'll catch one another out of not training in the morning.
Yep.
And you'll be like, you didn't go to gym. And I'll be like,
I slept in. I'll be like,
I'm a piece of shit.
yeah, I go, you piece of shit. You should have went to the gym.
Yeah, and I'll be like, yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be like, last night I had a late night playing tennis.
Yeah.
I hate excuses.
I know.
And that's my biggest frustration with your guys is
Don't
that
play victim is the biggest thing.
everyone's life's
Hard.
hard.
Life's hard.
Life is so hard. Every day there is problems for everyone.
You know what got me after becoming a new dad and having a sleep-deprived lifestyle? I was working so hard and so short of sleep that I was sleeping in my caravan
Yeah.
to try and get 8 hours. So my wife's inside, beast of a mum, up every hour. I got to go to work.
Did you make excuses?
No, I come to work every day, and you know what people say to me? They say I'm tired. And mate, my head's just going, you don't know tired.
We're all tired.
I'm first into work, last to leave. I'm more tired than you. You don't have an excuse to be tired.
Hate excuses.
I hate it. And it's just, I just always look at things and be like, you can do it. You're just not willing to do the work. You can do it.
Yeah, I like that. We've really we've disciplined our crew.
It's almost like, and this is going to be a little bit controversial, in this world of the words toxic masculinity, it's not toxic in our workplace. We're bettering each other
100%.
by, it's not a gentle push. It's a pretty aggressive push that we put on to the boys and the guys. Individual circumstances, some of the guys like the way that we push. Others will be like, let's tread carefully because that's not how they...
He's not responding well.
But that's not how they motivate.
Yeah.
Well, some guys want to hear that you're a piece of shit, do better.
Yeah.
And they go, all right, I'm in the shit, I've got to do better. While others want to be like, hey, you're good. Like,
I don't
can we
think...
chop you out?
Yeah, I don't think there would be many other workplaces that push like we do.
No way.
Like we openly admit we absolutely flog our team.
Flog, yeah.
And we flog ourselves though.
Yeah.
So we don't have a level of, I flog my boys on the front line while I sit, by the beach having a cocktail.
Yeah, no.
We will flog ourselves to do what we do. So if you see our success from the outside and you go, oh, what a great business. Their vehicles look beautiful. It's shiny. They've got great team. They've got this big factory. They've got this, mini monopoly of a business.
These guys are getting flogged on Sundays telling each other to wash each other's cars before Monday morning.
Our guys aren't allowed to come to work without a clean car. Like we've nipped that culture.
But that comes by you and I washing cars in the rain and Chris.
Oh, absolutely.
Chris doesn't even have a work car and he drives his own car with tyre shine because he knows he's going to grill people.
Stems from the top.
And you got to.
Yeah.
And it's hard.
It's awful.
It sucks because sometimes you just want to be like on the beach.
Of course. I'm going to the beach this weekend.
Yeah, I know. It must be nice.
It's going to rain.
I'm working Monday.
Oh, yeah? I'll be at Gold Coast.
That's good.
Send you a Snapchat.
I'll look after it.
No, I'm doing dopamine detox.
Oh, good on you.
Yeah. Saw it on TikTok.
You need help.
I do. But yeah, we just push them and that's it. We don't accept second best.
No.
We can't.
Not when you know what these people can do. They've shown us what they can do, and when they don't do it, you go, what's wrong?
So true.
If you're going to be shit from the start. Don't have a good day and a bad day because then your bad days look real bad.
If you look at the productivity of what we squeeze out of our team, think of what other guys are doing out there and what their plumbers are capable of doing, but they're not.
For sure.
I reckon majority.
Understandably, these other guys at these other mobs go, why should I? The boss isn't going to give me a pat on the back. I'm not going to get a bonus. I'm not going to get looked up. No one cares if I do this hot water service in 30 minutes or an hour and a half like it's scheduled. The office don't care if I ring up and go, hey, give me more work for the day because I'm running ahead. There's no incentive.
Yeah, whereas everyone gets pat on the
Absolutely.
back. Everyone's watching it.
For sure.
Our WhatsApp goes off getting around each other.
Yeah.
Everyone's trying to help. It's fostered a good culture.
That's all it is.
Yeah. So moving forward to the future of this conversation, I guess we'll see how this plays out. I think this has been a great chat.
It's been awesome. We can either going to get 2 views and all our mates are going to just bag the shit out of us.
And the 2 views will be your dad and my dad.
Yeah, that's it. Or hopefully a lot of like-minded, especially maintenance plumbers that are facing this in their own day-to-day life and similar team size guys or guys that are doing maintenance who have 80 staff.
Yeah.
I'd love to pick their ear and let's see.
Yeah, so if you do hear this, and I don't care who you are, I don't care what industry you come from, if you want to talk to me or Danny, the 2 of us together, we'll work that out, what that looks like, and you want to have a chat and you want to tell us about your business, some of your challenges, tell us about what you do, hit us up in our DMs for our Plumbcast, which we'll have an Instagram for. Message us. We'll bring you in. We want to talk to you. We want to talk about. You want to talk about regs? No probs. You want to talk about staff problems? You want to talk about fleet? You want to talk about rising insurance costs?
How fast you can dig a BT?
You want to talk about jets?
Yeah.
You want to talk about rigid cameras?
Equipment, tools, what's working for you, what you don't like.
Customers.
Mm-hmm.
There's a chap that's got this app. What's it called? I'll send it to you. It's like this. You rag out bad
I've
customers.
seen that. So you can get 5 stars, but you can also give your customer a rating. Be like, this customer's a pain in the
Yeah,
ass.
I've
2
spoken
stars.
I've spoken to him on the phone before. I just feel like not enough people would do it though. Like if I get a good customer, I'm not putting them on there because who's got time?
I know.
So I feel like that's a great concept, but it would need 10
what's
years
gonna stop
of commitment.
What's going to stop the people saying they're all bad customers? So then when people go to give them a job, they go, "I'm not working for them," and you're just pinching your own work back, sort of thing.
Who knows?
Yeah.
But anyway, we'd love to chat to guys like that.
Yeah.
That have these things and face these problems and do it. So, yeah, if you want to come on, you want to chat with us, and you might be one of our mates, or you might want to know us. We're keen and eager to do that, and I think we'll probably do a get to know with some of our core guys and chat about it. And I mean, we could just keep going forever.
Yeah, I could just keep rambling.
It's been quite fun.
Yes, it's been good.
Like I've really
This has
enjoyed
been easy. I was like pretty out of my comfort zone when I sat down with a microphone. Like, used to holding on to an excavator or a shovel, but
I feel
or a
like
keyboard sometimes. But
it's been over an hour.
yeah,
I can't believe it's over. I really want to stop.
I'm done.
We're done. There's no doubt. To find us, our Instagram is plumbcast.au. Is that correct? And our what's that TikTok? Plumbcast on TikTok. Find it. My TikTok is jordan.chivers. Search Chivers Plumbing. You can Google us. You'll find us. Just search us, everything. So, yeah, we'll put this out. We think we've got a bit of good info. We hope that today's been a good start to who we are, what we do.
Another thing is we're actually really open for some friendly debate.
Roast us.
Roast us. It's all good. Or if you want to come in and you disagree with something, let's just put it on the table.
We're happy for healthy debate.
I want to learn. I want to hear that, hey, you guys, like, you may think you're doing the right thing, but it's shit.
100%.
And that laser TikTok the other day, we go, this drain laser is the best. And this guy goes, why don't you have a graded laser? And we go, that's heaps better for us.
They destroyed me on
this
that.
bloke just roasted us.
The best TikTok.
That was the most constructive roast you could have got.
That was so good. But then I was talking to Flea about that last night.
Yeah.
Because this is another friend of ours who does a lot of commercial stuff. He goes that they're all good, those graded lasers, but they only beam one way.
Oh, they're not rotating graded?
They are.
Yeah.
But if you picture your rotation, it can only shoot at 1 in 60 that way. So if you've got branch drains.
That's true. That makes a lot of sense.
You can only shoot that way.
I'm with you.
That's the only drama. So if you go like.
It's not just the whole site on 1 in 60.
Because that's what I'm picturing. I'm going, shit, how grouse. But no. You got to move it or reset it for your branch drains.
Yeah.
But I guess the same as your pipe laser.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll talk about lasers next time. I think that's we good to we happy. I think we'll wrap it up there. That's an awesome start. Let's get episode 2 in the planning. It's a beautiful podcast studio we're in. So thanks, Danny.
Thanks, George. See you on the next one.
I'll be there.
Done.